welcome to Family Cooking with Cami. Today we are going to make the Buttery beer bread. You'll probably hear my daughter's movie in the background. It keeps her busy for while I'm doing this. So first you're going to start with 3 cups of flour and half a cup of sugar. And you can just use a whisk to kind of get those all, I don't know, kind of mixed together, I guess. Then you're going to do a tablespoon of baking powder. Hey, stop it. And a teaspoon of salt. I had to make sure it was right. Get that mixed together nice. What? What? No. Go watch your movie. Okay, you can help me in a minute. Then you're going to add 12 ounces of beer. Whatever kind you want. I've used Bud Light. I've used, I don't know, whatever, Coors or something. So I haven't noticed a difference. My husband hasn't said he's noticed a difference, so I just don't worry about it. And I just pour some of it in, start mixing it. Takes a minute to get it. It's definitely thicker than I thought. Like when I first made it, it ended up being a lot thicker than I expected. But it turns out really good. So I guess that's what matters in the end. So just get it all mixed together. What? What? What, baby? I know you want to help, but I don't have room for you to sit on the counter and help me. So I don't know if you can see, but it's getting mixed together, getting a pretty good dough. Here, can you wipe off your hands and face? Thank you. I thought the movie would help keep her occupied, but she does like to help, which is fine. I don't mind. My son is currently napping, so otherwise I'm sure he'd be in here too. And the older ones are in school, so. Alright, so you can see it's nice and mixed together. It's pretty thick. That's really all it takes. Then you'll take your bread pan and I line it with parchment paper because for me, it makes it easier for me, less cleanup. Just, I like it. And I just use the second one to push it in so it makes the right shape, I guess. For me, it's just, that's what's easier. So then you're going to take a quarter, or a half a stick, a quarter of a cup, half a stick of butter, melted, and just pour it in the bottom of your bread pan. Then you'll put your dough in on top of the melted butter. Okay. And I wasn't thinking about it because I was just following the recipe. I did change this from a whole stick to a half a stick because a whole stick ends up being too much. So I do a quarter of a stick melted on the bottom and a quarter of a stick melted on the top, which I don't know, maybe you would like it more with the extra butter. My husband just doesn't. He said it was just too much. So I'm just gonna kind of, all right, and then, oops, spilled a little. So then we've got our oven heating up to 350 degrees. And once that gets to temperature, I'll put this in and we'll bake it for 50 to 60 minutes. I've noticed that my oven, I end up adding like another 10 minutes for most things. So every oven is different, but I just cook it until it's looking nice and golden brown and I can stick a toothpick in it and it comes out clean. So I will do that and then we'll come back. Oh, it just heated up, so I'll put this in and then we will come back at the end. Look out. This is gonna be hot, don't touch. Don't touch. Okay, so the timer's just about to go off here. Okay. All right, so it's looking pretty nice. Nice and golden brown on the top. Okay, so let's check, see if it's done or not. Looking pretty good. I check a few places just because I just want to make sure. Whoops. Went in almost a little too far. I didn't get it back out almost. So yep, looking nice and clean. So for me personally, I'm just going to take it out of the pan with the parchment paper so that it can start cooling. Looks like my butter spilled into the inside of the pan a little. Alright, that's what it looks like, all nice and done. So it's just let it cool and then cut some off, or you can eat it while it's still hot. My husband isn't home, so we'll probably wait for it to cool and have it with dinner. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. More videos to come when we're making something else from my cookbook that we have